There was a $4,000 opportunity that lasted for a golden 2 minutes on this chart. And if I was smart, I'd be telling you that you can make tons of money, just do this one weird trick. But the truth is, this candle right here is related to a news print on CPI. And what happened next is a terrible thing called a short thread day. In today's video, I'm going to show you what we were up against and where the real entries were and why so many of you could have avoided losing your money if you just knew how to level up your trading. There's a pun intended. How's it going, guys? My name is Stephen J. Campbell. This is SJC Trades Futures, the only channel on YouTube that takes 5 or 7 minutes, somewhere in there every day, shows you where you lost money, how you could have made money, so you can be a better trader than everybody else. So let's get to the charts. So what actually happened today was CPI. You know, good old inflation. Now, do you think this is legit? I'm not saying there's a grand government conspiracy, but look how every single forecasted number came in perfect. Things getting cheaper? Evidently they are, but don't tell that to your wallet when you got to buy gas this week. So CPI comes out and we have this giant 200-point candle that most of you probably didn't even see unless you're looking back and drawing levels. And had you drawn those levels, you can see exactly what we were in for. Before the day even started, we had these drawn. We had 3 different levels, and we can see the price just moves just like this. And what I need you to understand is that there's a term for this kind of day, and it's a day where you sit on your hands and do nothing, and you don't listen to that guy on TikTok that told you he made $4,000 with a news hit. Now pay attention to this term. This is a term known as a long thread day, long thread. We're going to explain what that means in just a moment. And we have to focus though on these levels. Why do these matter so much? It's plain as day, because if you knew what you were looking at, you'd understand where the price came to rest and pivot and move around. You would see the yellow lines, clear as day. And coming soon, if you have my 1K a day toolkit that we're developing, you would see that we have support levels that over the last 4.5 days hit 47 times, 44 times. Now, what does that mean for you as a trader? That means that 47 times, almost 50 times, 10 times a day, the price is coming down and bouncing back up, coming down and bouncing back up. If you want to be on the short list of people who get access to that toolkit when it's ready, if you want to have your levels magically in place, if you guys want to see the zones where you shouldn't take trades, if you guys want to know what the orb is ahead of schedule, just drop your first name and your email address in the link in the pinned comment down below in the Google Doc. We're developing them with Chart Prime. It's going to be bonkers. You're going to love it. So why we call this a long thread day is simple, right? So I want you to visualize this with me. Take a bunch of threads. They're little bits of string. We're going to lay them all perfectly on a desk like this. All right. Now we're going to take the same strings and we're going to rearrange them. They're the same strings. They're the same size. They're all of equal size. Which one of these would you rather trade? Seems fairly obvious, right? Because those same bits of string, one of them is going up and up and up and becoming longer because they are edge to edge to edge, just like this, top to bottom. And the other one is just a barcode, up and down, not tradable. Yeah, but I'm a futures trader. I need to trade. I have to do it. You don't have to trade, but if you did, here's the entry. Your entry started this morning right at market open. You saw our first bar, and then our second bar had some follow through down on it, and then you hit a support line. Your opportunity to trade was literally when it broke out of this little gradient zone on the indicators or broke through just a plain Jane moving average pair, and then it got down to the resistance, and then it gets down to the support, and you got to get out of the trade. Otherwise, this is what you were looking at, and nobody wants this. One thing we do on this channel is we shout out our own viewers. We celebrate their successes. Successes come in many forms as a trader, and most of them are my students. You might see a theme here, but if you're not, still leave me a comment. I may read it out on my next video. Here we have Eric Heeran. He says, hey, Stephen, Eric from Michigan. He purchased a course in December. It took him 6 months of paper trading. He felt confident. He knew what he was doing. He went live with a cash account yesterday, and on his first day of trading, he made $180 cash profit. I love it. That is amazing stuff. It's always great to hear that you're practicing this stuff. You got to do this a lot to get the motion of the ocean. And then once you get it, use a prop firm, use a small cash account, and go and build that account over time. That's what I teach everybody. Next up, we got Krizik here. He says, yeah, I saw it today. He had to forcibly stop trading at $530 to ensure he didn't mess up his current prop firm test. He said his first candle made him $2,200. Good work, Krizik. Good work. That's awesome to hear. Hey, listen, guys, if you guys want to be featured, leave me your comments, constructive comments. Don't have to just be wins. If you have something constructive that you learned, share it with us. I might just read it out. And look, if you want to be like those students who get that advantage out the gate, finally get clarity on all this, stop wondering if you're doing the right thing, go ahead, click the link in the pinned comment down below. Get 1K a day. It's my own blueprint to you. It's going to show you what to look for, when to click the buttons, and when to stay away. It's $197. It should sell for $2,000, but I want to teach 10,000 people to be a better trader than me. I want you guys to be successful. And you come back to this channel every day. It's a double whammy, right? Because I'm showing you if you're doing the course right. Click the link below, type in the code SJC04, and you get it for that one-time price. Find my indicator, sign up, first access link down there as well. Come back to this channel every day, even if you're not a student. I want you to get better at this because I believe in you better than you believe in you. And as we say in this life, we're going to get better every day. We have to just keep swimming. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Boom.